Are you using jazz play-along tracks? Whether it be Jamey Aebersold or Phil Wilkinson or iReal Pro tracks, these are a super common tool for jazz musicians, but should you be using them? And can they actually do more harm than good to your playing? Let's break it down. Jazz music is all about interaction. It's about what happens in the moments, it's about listening to the people around you and reacting to what you're hearing. When you're playing with a band, you should be listening more to the other people than you're listening to yourself. So what happens when we use a play-along? Well, first of all, if you start listening to what's happening around you and you try to respond to the rhythm section and play stuff that interacts with them, no one's going to hear it and no one's going to help you. It's like trying to have a conversation, but you can't hear any of the responses. It'll probably make you a bit insecure. You're gonna keep talking and keep talking because nobody's responding to what you're saying. And even after you've said everything you wanted to say, you're just gonna keep talking and keep talking because nobody else is jumping in with a comment. Now that exact same thing is happening when you play with play-alongs. It's so challenging to leave space when nobody else is acknowledging it. It can lead to some really bad habits. Closing your ears to what's happening around you and listening more to yourself. And if you carry this with you when you go to play with real people, you might be treating your rhythm section like a play-along, and that's definitely a bad habit. And most play-alongs are really predictable. They're meant to keep you in the comfort zone. When you come to a real gig, people might be playing something that challenges you, trying to open up your ears and have you interact with them. But play-alongs aren't all bad. If you know about these limitations and start treating them more like practice-alongs than play-alongs, they can actually be really helpful. If you're learning the chord changes to a tune and you just want to practice some arpeggios or chord tones over the form of the song, then putting on a play-along is great. It's like a safe space to learn how to nail all the right notes, where you can even use them to challenge your creativity. Do creative exercises over a play-along, like exercises forcing you to leave a certain amount of space between your phrases. Or exercises putting limitations on your playing. Say you decide on a certain register of your instrument that you're only allowed to play within. Or say you're only allowed to play chord tones. or decide on a repeated rhythmic motive that needs to stay the same for your entire solo. But again, this is practice and not playing. You need to separate your practicing from your actual playing. You can practice any element of a performance. You can practice the melody to a song, you can practice playing over the chords, you can practice being creative. But when you go to play, you have to stop thinking about it as practice and just open up your ears and go for whatever your ears tell you to do. An option to using playalongs is to play along with actual recordings. Say you put on a Coltrane or a Michael Brecker recording and you try to line up your 8 notes with their 8 notes. Try to nail the timing and the articulation. Not the actual notes, but just the feeling of their phrases. Or you can use AI stem splitting tools to take Coltrane out completely from his own recording and start practicing along to his rhythm section. But the most important takeaway here is that play-alongs are really practice-alongs. And although play-alongs aren't inherently bad, nothing can replace playing with a real band. So make sure you use these play-alongs consciously. Don't just put them on and jam along. And then when you go to play, forget about the practicing and open up your ears and interact with the other musicians. Do you agree with my take on play-alongs, and do you have a favorite track to play along to? Let me know in the comments, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And if you'd like more content from me, make sure you're subscribed to my Patreon page. I post extra videos there, I do monthly masterclasses and other live streams, and there's a Discord community if you want to chat with me and the other members. Now thanks for watching, and if you like this video, YouTube thinks you might also like this one.